Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Tech Twins for Data Science. My name is Ronnie. I'm a CSS student, my second year, and today we're gonna talk about TEDTalks Dataset, and we're gonna use it for our project for video 4. But before we're gonna start, please don't forget to hit subscribe, and if you find our videos useful, please give it a thumb up. Let's get started. Let's get started with our business questions here that we have. So here we have completed the data understanding and data wrangling, and now we will move to the analysis itself, and of course the essential graphs or essential observations. So yeah, make it mark down. What are the most popular speakers in the last 5 years and the whole end of the whole time? So this one, to help you understand each question, it's important to break it down into sub-points to understand and know which variables you are going to use from the data frame. So what are the most popular speakers? Here, the first point that we are focusing on the speakers' names. So this variable we will use in the last 5 years. So we will use the next column will be the published date. However, we will check the years out of the whole column. The third point is the popularity. We don't have popularity variable column, but we can take another variable that will be representative of popularity. For an example, we can take total views as popularity figure, because everyone will watch the video, however not everyone will click like or like this video. So popularity total views. So yeah, this will be a draft that will move us through the analysis. So the first part is the published date. And we will create a new column in the data frame called year, which is out of the published date column, using the dot here. Published date. Oh, need to make this capital. Yeah, perfect. So if we execute def, we can see here years, and if we check the date type, it is integer, so we are correct so far. So we will create a subtable out of the complete original DF, and we will call it popularity equal, and this popularity, it will contains the years for 5 years, so we'll take it started from 2018 until 2022. Def and this 5. Now take this one. That's equal to 2018. And 22. Okay, perfect. And that's popularity. Okay, let's see popularity. Cool. So it's now 2,554 out of the 5,000, the original data frame, and we have the speaker name, the years started from 2018 to 2022, and the total views here. Now we can create our bar plot. So we'll use for that group by popularity dot group by, and here we'll add the speaker name, the total views, add some. We will sort them for sure. Use. And we will view the first 20 speaker names. And dot bar. And I want to rotate the axis text big size. And I want the H color for every bar to be gray. Next, the colors. For this part, I have created, used colors hex, and hit enter. Perfect. So as you can see here, if we zoom out, we see that Alex and then Isolde are the most popular in the last 5 years, followed by Daniel and Matt. And these numbers, as you can see here, with 10 million. So let's add some names to our plot to make it more interpreted. So first it will be closed as was shown, and the grid on the axis high. And for sure I want legend with title, and the title let's say name such as the most popular speakers in the last 5 years, or between 2018 to 2022. Okay, so yes, speakers. Okay, perfect. Let's see if let's label and speaker names. Font size 14 to here the same. News millions. And yeah, it's more interpreted. That's really great. So we can see here the total for Alex equal or close to 18 millions. 80 millions, yeah. Okay, so this is covering the first question and of the whole time, the most popular of the whole time. So in this case we will use the original data frame and we'll choose a theme. So I can take it all this as a copy paste. This cell, usually when I do a project, I use like here my interpretation and write down all I can see here. If there is useful, important insights from this bar plot, I usually write it down below the graph. So here I will use the same, however I will change to be df and then enter. Okay, still Alex, but here you can see is Sir Ken Robinson and Bill Gates, of course. So yeah, it's here for the whole times. You can usually, if you want to plot or use the bar plot for different visualizations or different information, you can change the colors, use different colors here, so it gives different insights and people won't say or think it's the same thing. You keep repeated. Here I will just change from the whole time. Yeah, perfect. So moving on to question number 2, what is the most viewable month? So here, instead we from focusing on the years, I will focus on the month. So I will extract the month out of the publish date. So this is my draft, and again, viewable, I will focus on the total views. And that's all for this point that I will focus on. So let's convert these words into code. Here, I need to change it. Yeah, so it won't generate an error if I had to rerun or restart the whole chapter file. So first, let's create the month variable. I will use def and call it as month. Well, and hit enter. Let's see. Perfect. It's here, month, February, July, November, April, and let's see the d type, integer. Perfect. So my interpretation is correct so far, and now let's see. I will use again the group by, which is super useful function, and here I will focus on the month, total views, and the total views. Plot.bar rotation, let's say 45. Let's make it 75 and see what we can see here. The color, let's say teal. Fix size 14 and 9. So I want the x-axis be white, and light.show from downside to upside, legend, light.grid, and again I want the axis to be horizontal or in the same, yeah, like this, with the x-axis. Template title, say total views per month, X label. Here I will write down the font size, so I will take it copy paste. So yeah, font size 14. Great. So we can see that February has the highest views for TEDTalk channel, and this is quite unusual because I thought that November and December are the most the busiest months, that everyone spend time on YouTube and checking hundreds and thousands of videos, since it's November and December's are quite has a lot of holidays and public weekends. So yeah, it's unusual to see February is the crowdest month, followed by March and April, then June, and then November. Or maybe November is more has recorded more views than June. So yeah, and this is in billions, not millions. Billions. So now it should be, yeah, because it's 9 zeros. Okay, perfect. So moving on to question number 3. Is there new videos that stand out compared to the older ones? So in this case, it will have a different approach. So basically we will set categories or levels based on one column inside the data frame. So let's let's see. So now I have a total of 11 columns, and here you can see that I will highlight the new views and all the views based on the year. So let's say we will have videos back in 80s, videos back in 90s, in 2000, in 2010s, in 2020s, and so on. So I will make a range based on the year and see what are the speakers and videos that still stand out even if they are created in the recent years. So let's interpret that. So let's measure the number of years by the total views based on 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010s, and 2020s. So first, let's create the table or convert the table to graph. So we have labels, which contains sorry, no, 80s and then 90s. And another column called years, which is we will use cut function to cut the whole column of the years in the original data frame DF into subgroups. Let's recall the years. And labels actually equal labels. Hit enter. Oh, generate an error. Years. Oh, here it should be year only. Yes, correct. So years now dot head. Okay, and this is the categories 6 object. 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020s till today, as I want here. Perfect. So let's create the bar plot, or let's create pie plot because it will be more representative instead from bar plot. So graph, and first I want to set the colors using Seaborn library. Palette, and I like the colors, pastel colors, and let's say it's from 0 to 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. Now x equal years, folio counts. By fix size, I want it to be 60 and 12, and colors are actually equal colors, and finally Perfect. And hit enter. Okay, perfect. And we have the largest proportion, it is for 2020s, and followed by 2010s, and then till today. But I want to make it more representative, so let's add title, which is the number of videos in years. Font size call 16, and then y label. And show. And before that, let's have legend as well. So yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so all are correct. So we have the videos, the number of videos in years, and our question is there new videos stand out compared to the old ones? So we need to highlight the speakers because we want to see the latest videos and see the most successful popular speakers in the recent days. So yeah, let's see. So we have here most popular videos, or the newest videos, which it will be equal, and I want them to be more than, let's say, 2019, however will be less than 2021. So let's apply these conditions. Will be more than 2019, and at the same time will be, let's say, be less than 2023, because let's add the current year with our analysis. So yeah, year will be less 23. You can just copy paste, hit enter. So yeah, we have our subset. Let's add more code blocks, and now we can do that by using newest videos dot group by name total views. Let's consider 75, and the fig size, we'll assume it will be 18 to 12. Colors, still all colors. Finally, let's take sort one more time here. Enter. Okay, great. However, I want the total views to be like not so close to the speaker names, so that's why I will emphasize on that while using my label. So let's remember the first will be, when it comes y label, views, and location, I will make it top, and rotation center, and finally font size, let's say 14. Perfect. Total views, and now we see Adam Grant and the other speakers. So yeah, we have covered the third question, and moving on to the fourth question. are the long videos achieving better views than the shorter videos? So this is my favorite because here we will use different variables. Previously we have focused on the speaker name, total views, year, month, etc. However, in this part we will focus on the duration, and we will divide it into several categories. So let's illustrate my point here. Let's say describe and left dot and rounded to close it. Perfect. Okay, so we can see here that the minimum is 60 seconds because, as you remember, duration were in seconds, and I have highlighted here duration of the videos in seconds. So the shortest video on the channel, TEDTalks channel, is 1 minute only, and the maximum is 5,257 seconds. So the first approach will be convert duration into minutes. And let's create our draft one more time. So yeah, duration will be into minutes. Then let's create categories, and let's say we will have like 6 levels or 6 categories between 0 and 15 minutes, and between 15 and 30 minutes, and 30 and 45 in 1 hour, and 1 hour and 75 minutes, and finally 75 to 90 minutes. Okay, so let's start it with the conversion. df duration which is equal duration divided by 60, so we can convert it to minutes. And I will use a round. I feel I have used it so much so far. And finally stress that the type of this column is integer. Hit enter, def. Okay, so as you can see here, now the duration is in minutes: 17, 16, 21, 19, 25, 5, 16, etc. So yeah, this is the first step. The second step will be make the labels, because we will use the cut function one more time, and let's have more blocks. So labels, or make it label only because we want to confusion, and we have between and let's count 2, 4, and 6. Okay, we need 3 more. Okay, perfect. 0 to 15, 15 to 30, yeah, and we need to have duration, which is bt.cut. Perfect. And one more time, categories. So between 0 and 15 minutes, less than 15 to 30, less than 30 to 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and so on. So we have done our job perfect so far. Create bar plot because it will be more representative. So here we will do x equal duration, value count, and sort is false. Let me say 75 colors. And we'll say that the title is number of videos and finally plot.show, and let's copy it here and here, enter. Perfect. So the most popular are from between 0 and 15 minutes. The second popular proportion is from 15 to 30 minutes. So yeah, that's truly great. And the final question is here. We can usually add one more thing like red, because we want to access equal y, because we want to see it like this, like the first column or the first proportion has recorded above 4,000 of videos and so on. If you want to illustrate your graph one more time or more further, I highly recommend to use grid. And it basically, if you wanted access y or access equal x, it depends on if you are using bar htplot or bar plot. The final question we have: what are the focus topics that get large views? And this one, as it say, we will focus only on two things. The first one will be the topics, and this is like this question I will approach it with different technique, which I will use the WordCloud library. So basically, let's say we will have like downloaded photo, and we will start from this point. So let's see, for an example, yes, I have this photo and I want to convert the topics tags into this photo. So yeah, it will be really great. And previously I have worked with the WordCloud before while doing sentiment analysis. So if you want to educate yourself regarding this part, I highly recommend to check the most popular project for sentiment analysis, which is the Twitter reviews analysis. So basically you will analyze the whole comments based on the emotional of the person or the user, or you will analyze the words if it's like using F words, or if it's just honest and clean words and clean reviews. So if you want to check this topic more further, I highly recommend to check sentiment analysis. And also later on I will create video related to sentiment analysis once I will start with the ML videos, so stay tuned. So here we want to create a graph related to the word cloud, and the nice approach is use, for an example, all words. Let's see it. And basically I will use join function, and it will be more like a for function. So let's say text for text in df.topics, which is the column. Let's see here, topics, this one. So yeah, and then move on. And I want to recall this image that I have shown to you earlier, so I will use from PIL import image. Then let's recall this, any name, let's say word, and I will use numpy array image.open, and I will take this copy paste here, but yeah. And import from WordCloud. Yeah. And say WordCloud. Cool. And I want the width to be equal 3000 and height equal, let's make it the same, 3000. Random state, let's say 20. Background, I want the background color to be equal white. And finally color map. Since the image is in red, so I want to make it as in red. Finally, the mask equal word. Let's see. There is an error. Expected background color. Oh, I make it. Yeah, misspelled it. Okay. So far no errors, that's good. And let's start with the figure. Fix size 60 to 50. Dot show WordCloud equal bilinear. Axis, I want to set it as off, and finally that dot show. Oh, an error. Let's read it. The cloud hasn't been calculated. Cool. Generate first. So let's see. Where is the error here? Okay, WordCloud. So I have searched for the error to see how to fix it, and I found that I forgot to connect using generate function all words to my WordCloud. So when I hit like this, it should be, yeah, it should give me TED, the topics as in words. Yes, so the topics tags are shaped into TED word, and we can see that in the recent years, started or more than 2019 and until today, people are looking for videos related to social change, science, technology, global issues, change environment, culture, technology design, education history. So it's more about social life, social culture, and climate change, global issues, environment, etc. Or education. And the technology videos lie the medium to low proportion of the videos that have total views. So yeah, and that completes our analysis. Thank you so much for watching our videos, and if you find this video beautiful and helpful to you with your analysis, please give it a thumb up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive a notification every time we publish a new video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!